All right, we're going to take a look at a lovely ballad, or you can play it in a swing style too. It's called Here's That Rainy Day. It's been played by everybody from West Montgomery to Joe Pass and I don't know how many others. It's a lovely candidate for a chord melody, and we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to start by just playing the first 16 measures, and then we'll chat about it a little bit. All right, so there's the first 16. Let's talk about the chord progression a little bit. Obviously, we're in the key of G. That's what the sharp tells us. But that B flat 7 has got nothing really to do with the key of G. It's the 5 chord in the key of E flat. Goes right to E flat, and then we go to the 4 chord of E flat. And then to the 2, to the 5 of G. And now we're sort of sitting on the G, and then we have a 2, 5 in C, and it's we end up going to C minor, and it sounds like it's the tonal center, but it's not really the tonal center, because then we go to a 5 chord, which goes to a 1 chord, to a 4 chord, and then to the 2, to the 5, and to the 1 of G. 2, 5, back to the G, B flat, leading to that E flat major, to the 4 major, 2, to the 1, and then to second ending we have we go to C major instead of C minor, so it's like a parallel minor and major deal, which is really cool. And then the 2, 5, and then up to the 3, to the 6, secondary dominant of A7, and then the 2, and to the 5, and to the 1. So I think what's particularly notable is the C minor in the first ending, and in the second ending it goes to C major, and it stays pretty diatonic, right? We have C major, and then which effectively is the 4 chord of G major, and then the 2, and then the 5, and then we work our way up to the 3 and the 6 diatonic chords. The secondary dominant that you think will probably lead to a D, but it doesn't. It sort of falls to the A minor, the 2 chord, to the 5 chord, and to the 1 chord. All right, and that second ending. Back to the top. So the form is 16 measures. So let's do it this way: 8 measures at the beginning with the first let's call it first ending that starts with the C minor, returns back to the top, and then goes to the second ending in C major. Now, just to take a brief look at the chord melody, if you want to work your way through a chord melody like this, I'll give you an idea of what I'm doing. Here is a G major 9, and then I go to the tritone of the B flat 7 to a B flat 13, and we could go right just to the B7, E flat major 7, and abbreviated A flat major 7, and then the A minor with the 11 on top. I just, using a 7th here, you could do this. Diminished, G major 7. That's not a melody there, right? The melody's sort of over. So it's just a 2, 5 in C. You can do that. There's a 2, 5. There's a 2, 5. There's bazillions of different 2, 5s. And C minor with the melody on top. B flat major 7. E flat major 7. A minor with the melody on top. There's that G major 7, and we can turn around again and back to the top. The 11 on top. Turn around. C major 7, right? A lot of this chord form. And then A minor, D7 or D13, and then the B minor with the F sharp. I'm just playing an A augmented. And then the 11th again. You could do full D7, diminish, and then to resolve. Okay, something like that. Why am I doing this? The reason I'm doing this is to maybe lower the threshold for those of you who actually want to play in a solo guitar style like this, and build a repertoire in this kind of style. So I might give you some ideas, and that would be a good thing. At the top, I said that this tune could be played as a ballad, which I sort of did, but it can be played like a in that tempo. Nice, relaxed, medium swing. And I would also advise that you read as a rhythm player, thinking that you're playing for a horn, right, or another soloist or a vocalist, right? Be able to get through changes like this in a rhythm style as well. If more completely, if you can do that in a rhythm style, and when the solo comes up, you can literally play a chord melody up to tempo. That's pretty cool. I think that's wonderful. You don't necessarily have to rip through a whole bunch of like fast lines. There's nothing like the melody and the harmony to to create interest. Okay, that's it for today, and I hope that was a help to you. Lovely tune. I hope that you decide to put it in your repertoire. See you soon.